everybody. So today we're going to have the first tasting of my coffee porter. Now this is the fifth batch of 2023. So in terms of my batch numbers, it's 23-5. If you want to check out the other four, it'll be in the playlist. This was another one that I wanted to see what older grains would do. So for the grains, I had them sitting around year and a half, 2 years, and I used them just to see what would happen. So on this one, this does take the the grain bill from my porters. I made what was it, 12 of them? There's a playlist for those, but this takes the chocolate rye crystal 80 or 60. So 2 pounds, 4 ounces of Pilsner malt, 3.2 ounces of crystal 40, 3.2 ounces of chocolate rye. Now, this is a small batch, 1.5 gallons going into the carboy. So, if you wanted to make 5 gallons, you're going to have to switch those. Yeah, so then Northern Brewer at 60 minutes, then flame out. The 60 minute is 0.15 ounces, flame out is zero point 0.1. Now, also at flame out, I put two different kinds of coffee. They were both Starbucks K-Cup ones. I did a 6 ounce on each one. No, 8 ounce, sorry. 8 ounces of French roast, 8 ounces of Sumatra. And that was at the end of the boil. Turn off the heat, pour it in there. So this could be interesting. Now this one finished at 10:47. It was supposed to. It actually says this one was supposed to be 10:55. But if you watched any of those porters, I think those darker malts actually don't. I don't know if it's Beersmith or what it is. Don't actually give off those sugars because I don't think I hit any post boil gravity with those darker malts, especially that Carafa or Husked Carafa 1 and 2. Um, so I was a little bit off, but here is the point that I'm trying to figure out. 3.49% ABV. Finished at 7.75 bricks. That is using a refractometer. I went online, I did the calculation to get the actual ABV. Now, this is a porter. So, is that bad? I think it's a little low. USO 5. So, what I think it is, I don't think I put enough yeast in there. But we'll see. I've got 5 more batches going. This is using the Cooper's carbonation tablets, the big ones. I actually ran out of the small pearl ones. Good hiss, good smoke. Maybe they carb up faster. We will find out because, as I said, I ran out of the small pearl ones, so I ordered 120 of the Coopers, the big ones. So it's one per. Holy cow! So this, if you watched batch 3 and batch 4, those are both using the small pearls, and those didn't even have a head. You can kind of see it. This is batch 4. I mean, there's a tiny bit of head on that. Look at that. Holy cow. Off-white, light chocolate colored head. Pretty much all small bubbles on there. About a finger and a half of head. Color, pop color. So brown, medium brown in color. I don't know. It almost looks black. Oops. I'll do it the easy way. There you go. I'm guessing that's what coffee would look like. Never done that with just coffee. Yeah, looks the color. Technically, a porter's supposed to be low in ABV, so this could be fine. Now, I was shooting around 5.5. Maybe it was supposed to be 5.4. I hate how I use Beersmith for all my recipes. I don't like how they don't put it on the page. I wish they would just add it there, so that way you had it. You don't even get the IBUs either, the total. I mean, you could add them up, I guess. So this would be like 23 or 29.3 IBUs for the whole thing. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and smell, see how much coffee we're getting. Now, when I bottled this, I got like chocolate coffee. And I was like, man, I hope that stays. But I've learned my lesson from that. When I made an IPA with Fruity Pebbles, a whole bag of Fruity Pebbles, that thing smelled awesome. And then on the first tasting, the smell wasn't even close. It was still good beer, but it didn't stay. Let's go ahead and smell. I think I get that coffee, but it's sweeter chocolate. Like, kind of like a chocolate covered coffee bean. Um, I think that sweetness is a little bit more than just smelling a chocolate covered coffee bean. Tootsie Roll. It's almost like it has more chocolate in there than all that coffee. So 16 ounces of coffee and a 1.25 gallon batch. Like I get it though. I get that roasted coffee in the back, but uh, I could. Huh. I guess I just thought about this. I could see somebody like myself, and I've done it before, saying there's no added coffee. The coffee is coming from the malts. There's added chocolate. Yeah, like a sweeter chocolate and just a touch of coffee. Let's go ahead and taste. Um, Light body, probably a little thicker. Well, I can't say that. Yeah, I was going to say a little thicker than I think it should be, but we're low ABV. More sugar is going to be in there, so it's going to make it thicker. Bitterness, um, bitter coffee, especially in the aftertaste, is what I get. Yeah, maybe a sweeter chocolate in the palate, then that coffee kind of kicks in there, kind of comes to life. I guess if you bit a chocolate covered coffee bean, like that bitterness, but that sweetness from that chocolate's still there. Probably not as huh. How could I put that? Um, Almost burnt. Like higher SRM malt was used. I don't remember that on that chocolate rye per Beersmith. It's 245 SRM. It kind of tastes like a dehusk Carafa 1 somewhere in there, maybe a little less than that. That head's going nowhere. What is it from? I didn't put anything extra in there. That's good. I would definitely make a 5 gallon batch of that. I still want more coffee though. Um, and I'm gonna try a whole bunch of different kind or a lot of different ways to put coffee in there. I just thought this would be something easy. Let's test it. Um, I wonder if that chocolate rye is too much. I think there's a coffee brown. I probably want chocolate though. I think I would rather have that chocolate. So I'll have to see what I can come up with. I would like a lighter chocolate if that's what's doing it. I don't remember the chocolate being that pronounced in the other porters I made. I might have to go back and watch some videos on those just to see. But yeah, kind of nice, smooth chocolate with some coffee. So if you made something like this, leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this review, check some more out over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and until next time, cheers.